Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here with another Saka Speaks On video. This week I am covering the, I wouldn't say much hyped or much anticipated, but still interesting, Forza Apex, a release of Forza Motorsport on PC. Now, owners of Forza may ask, what's the big deal? If I already own an Xbox One, like I do, what am I going to get out of this new experience? On an article here on carscoops.com that sort of goes over what is included in Apex. It says here that it's using DirectX 12, which is good. They tote 4K resolution support, which doesn't help me a bit. I have 3 monitors and none of them are 4K. To be honest, I'd rather put my money into the computer itself rather than my display. That's one of those things that sure would be nice, but I've got other things to do before that. It also brings a 12-event showcase tour. PC users will get the chance to try the new Spotlight series, which are said to be updated on a regular basis, so uploading new content regularly, which is good for replayability, which I'm sure they definitely want. 20 different track configurations across 6 locations, so basically 6 tracks. I hate it when they say, oh, we have 150 tracks. It's one location and 150 variations. That gets kind of dull and boring. So 20 different track configurations at 6 places. Those 6 places better be awesome. Like, those better be iconic racetracks. We're talking Le Mans, the Nürburgring, Indianapolis, Daytona. You know, the big ones. I better not see Brands Hatch in Forza Apex. Betas are going to be pushed out regularly with it releasing, and this is the flag. This is what gets me sort of questioning this whole thing. Forza Motorsport 6 Apex will be available for free in the Windows Store. Now, we live in a society where nowadays, if you hear that a game is free, you can bet there are microtransactions. There has to be. So this is a microtransaction-based Forza game. And as of now, we don't know how many cars comes with the free starter kit, if you will. Is it just one? And if you want to, and does it come with just one track? You know, or are you going to have access to those 6 tracks, but only 1 or 2 cars? They say that for each of the cars, they have working headlights, doors, and cockpits. But, you know, that could be seen as working headlights, working doors, working cockpits. And what kind of definition are we putting on working? Sure, the headlights turn on. Games have had headlights in their driving games for quite some time. That's not a big feature. Working doors. Forza Motorsport, when they introduced Forza Vista, or Auto Vista, I think they call it, the doors work. That's not revolutionary. That's not anything new. Now, what do they mean by working cockpit? Are we talking a simulation type experience where you can actually click on dials on your dashboard? Do you have buttons on the steering wheel? And if you've seen GT cars, those things have massive buttons. A Formula One steering wheel will cost you more than a car nowadays. Because of all the technology in that steering wheel, are we going to be able to push those buttons, you know, flight sim style or train sim style? Probably not. It's kind of exciting for me if and only if they include wheel support. At this time, they said the beta does not have steering wheel support, which if you come to PC and you know it's a PC game, like they know this was their PC release, why do you not have steering wheel support? You are going up against Project Cars. You are going up against Assetto Corsa. You are going up against iRacing. You are going up against games that have been built from the ground up to be simulators for the PC, for the purpose of decking out a sim rig. Those that have the best wheels, you know, the best rig setup are going to get more out of those games. This, to me, feels like they said, hey, We can make some extra money if we release it on PC as well. We make it free so everyone can try it. We make it compatible with a controller and sort of leave it at that. Let people say, hey, this is kind of cool. This is a nice experience. Let me buy the $299 car pack or the $599 car pack or the $1099 mega deal where you get 2 cars and a track. You know, they're going to try to find some way to make money off of this, and they don't need to. Turn 10 has been a very successful franchise or developer in the Forza franchise. It's what essentially, in my opinion, put Gran Turismo out of business. All we had in the late 90s to race on console was Gran Turismo. If you wanted like a good sim-like experience, if you wanted the car to get loose, if you wanted to adjust air pressures, if you wanted to upgrade your car and see and hear a visible and audio difference, you play Gran Turismo. Xbox comes out, Forza Motorsport comes out, and all of a sudden you could stuff your car into a fence and see damage. And people got on board, myself included. I was a huge Forza fan. I had Forza 2 and Forza 3. I gave 4 and 5 a skip, but I have Forza Motorsport 6 on Xbox One. I bought the 4 GT edition for crying out loud. So I'm a fan of Forza, but they don't know exactly what their role is, it seems. It seems like, once again, we are getting a console port. And what's even worse is it seems like we're getting a console port that has now been stripped down to free to play. Now, I don't know until I get into the beta, and certainly I will try the beta. I'll put it on here, and I'll give you my honest opinion of this, because I'm a sim racer. It's what I do. Like, I have my NASCAR videos up. I have my Project Cars videos up. I have a steering wheel set. It'd be an awful shame if I had to bust out the Xbox One and play this Forza game on PC with a controller. If I wanted to play Forza with a controller, I'd boot up the Xbox. I mean, it's not that difficult. That being said, if I didn't already have the Xbox One and Forza 6, I might be a little bit more excited. You could approach this frugally and say, well, a Forza game costs $60. I'll only pay up to, say, $60 in this add-on content and have some fun with it. That way I feel sort of vindicated with my time. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good step or not. I'm excited to see it. I will give it a try. I'm not going to say this is the worst idea ever in the history of mankind, because certainly I think air control might take the cake on that one. If you don't know air control, just YouTube air control, and you'll see what I'm talking about. They charged $5.99 for what could be the worst game ever to see Steam ever, and that's going up against all the crap that's on there now. Will this be better than air control? Yeah, this is going to be better than air control. Watching paint dry is better than air control. But is it something that I'm going to be investing time and money into when I already have a PC that has Project Cars, NASCAR Racing 2003 season, or iRacing capable? Probably not. But, I mean, you can't argue with free, can you? Knowing these people, knowing the self-entitledness that we seem to find ourselves in, yeah, you could argue with free. But if it does really well, we might see other franchises try to do this. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get away from the whole free-to-play model of development anytime soon, because for crying out loud, Turn 10 couldn't afford a Super Bowl spot, but you know who could? Clash of Clans, a mobile game. I mean, really. So we're in an age where free-to-play seems to be the norm rather than an exception. I'll give it a try. Once those betas come out, you'll see it on my channel, and you'll hear my honest feedback as always. And if you've stuck around so far, just a quick channel update. Next week, Stellaris comes out. I do have it purchased, and I may move Fallout Survival to Tuesday, Thursday, and do Stellaris Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And who knows, if I have some extra time, I'll put another Fallout, say, on Saturday or Sunday. Who knows? NASCAR racing's in there, and the Talladega video did well. So thank you if you watched the Talladega video. But interesting to see where this Forza Motorsport Apex is going to go. And as soon as I know something, I'll let you know as well. This has been Saka. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. And I will see you in the next Tuesday Saka Speaks On video. Take care.